Welcome back. It's now time for your midday sports report. Jamaica Tallawahs began the defense of their Caribbean Premier League title with a 15-run win over St. Lucia Kings at the Darren Sammy Stadium on Wednesday evening. Centre-back, the Tallawahs were dismissed for 187 in 19.5 overs. Captain Brandon King led the way with 81 of 53 balls, including 9 fours and 3 sixes. Kirk McKenzie also chipped in with 20 and Imad Wazim 19 as Rosslyn Chase bagged 3 for 39 and Alzara Joseph 2 for 21. In reply, the Kings put up a spirited attempt but came up short at 176 for 8 of their 20 overs. Chase top scored for the Kings with 53 of 31 balls with 4 fours and 3 sixes. Richard Primus also cracked 37 of 20 balls with 4 fours and 2 sixes. Wazim bagged 3 for 27 for the Tallawahs and got support from Chris Green 2 for 28 and Salman Ursad 2 for 39. The Tallawahs will be back in action on Sunday against the Barbados Royals. Meanwhile, the competition continues today with the Royals taking on the St. Lucia Kings, also at the Darren Sammy Stadium. President of the Jamaica Athletics Administrative Association, J3A's Garth Gale, was unsuccessful in his attempt to become a World Athletics Council member following the 54th World Athletics Congress in Budapest, Hungary on Thursday. Gale and 4 other NACAC administrators were running for council member positions, but at the end of the voting process, Gale was the only one among the 5 that was not elected. He received only 86 votes.
I would want to say yes, but the experience teaches, and it gives me insight for the next occasion, if I may so wish, to offer myself once again at that level. There are certain things now I will know to do and to do early.
A pool of over 20 women were up for council member positions, with 8 being elected. On the 26-strong World Athletics Member Council, the 30 newly elected members will be joined by 6 area presidents and 2 members of the Athletes Commission. And only one of the athletes who was originally named on Jamaica's team for the World Championships is not in the athletes' village. The absent athlete is sprint hurler Tyler Mason, who had been named as an alternate for that event. Mason is now back in Jamaica, and the media liaison officer for Jamaica's team, Dennis Gordon, in speaking with TVJ Sports on Wednesday, laid the blame on Mason's club for the athlete's predicament.
The JTA would have responsibility for him once he reports to camp. But he was already in Europe, so there was no need for the JTAs to issue a ticket for him coming out of Jamaica. They choose to send him back to Jamaica because of cost. So at that time, the JTA could not then bring him back from Jamaica into Europe as an alternate. So it's just unfortunate for young Mason, but it is something that his team will have to address. It has nothing to do with us. If he was at the camp, then he would have been here at the village.
And in football, reggae boy Kevin Lambert will be plying his trade in the U.S. Major League after signing with Real Salt Lake from USL team Phoenix Rising FC. Lambert, who was in the last of his 2-year contract with Phoenix Rising, was the club's all-time leader in appearances with 161 games played across all competitions. The Jamaican international and former Montego Bay United player joined Phoenix in 2017 and scored 15 goals with 10 assists. Lambert recently featured for the Reggae Boys at the CONCACAF Gold Cup. Andy Williams, Lovell Palmer, Damar Phillips and Omar Holness are the other Reggae Boys who previously played for Real Salt Lake. And that's it for your lunchtime sports report and concludes the midday news package. I'm Shane Masters. Join us at 7 for primetime news. On behalf of the news, sports and production teams, have a good afternoon.